We got asked 3 years ago by parents who weren't having enough provision at the local school and parents who wanted their kids to learn an instrument to do so. It's great for kids to play an instrument, to feel involved with something other than the usual run-of-the-mill. Just really good fun as well at the end of the day, playing an instrument.
I just like music and I really wanted to know piano.
If I was a note, I'd definitely be a middle C. I get played more than the other notes.
The Cultural Mile funding has really helped our project because we were getting to the point where some of the parents were having troubles and difficulty affording the lessons. Certainly with the cost of living crisis, there are various parents that are very grateful that we've been able to bring down the lesson fee, £7 every lesson.
We call ourselves the Barbican Wildlife Group and we garden every Wednesday in Barbican Wildlife Garden. Our aim really is to increase biodiversity and habitat for wildlife, as simple as that, and to enjoy ourselves, which we certainly do. We really wanted to extend the pollinating season of the garden. That means having pollinating friendly plants for virtually the whole year. And with the money from the bid, we managed to do that.
As you turn the corner from the gate and walk into the garden and you see the meadow, I'm stunned by it every time. Absolutely everything that we do, the volunteer group, is all towards biodiversity, encouraging nature in, and every bit counts.
Building community is tough in cities. This book fair is the most wonderful community. People of all ages and backgrounds come back again and again, as well as visitors just passing through, creating a buzz in our neighbourhood. The Cultural Mile funding has been transformative. We've gone from ugly old plastic boxes that were actually quite dangerous because they were too big and too heavy. They weren't safe for our volunteers to use, to these beautiful, handmade by a local craftsperson. At the moment we're raising money to help go net zero here in this church. And we're really passionate about caring for creation, for God's world that He's given us for us to share. So being responsible ecologically. It's bigger than it's ever been, with thousands of books, multiple thousands of visitors and customers coming in.
I moved into a flat overlooking this space in about 2013. After a while I realised that the greenery I was looking over was horrible. It was just, it wasn't cared for. But the church said, we have no money for the gardens. And this garden that you're looking at is at the back of our church because their entrance is round the other side. So gradually over time they've let me come in and do things. So we cleared the path, we cleared all that, we got rid of the ivy, and then we terraced this area so we are able to garden it now. There was lots I wanted to do. The soil in here was pretty awful. There's an area around the other side of this, it's the Lady Chapel of the church, and I thought that I could green that up a bit, but I needed funding. And so I applied and was very delighted and lucky to get one of the grants from the Culture Mile bid.
So We Swim is a community disability club that works with adults with disabilities to help them be active in ways that are accessible to them. So 90% of the people that come to me are doing less than 30 minutes activity a week. The NHS guidance is 130 minutes activities. The Culture Mile funding enables us to run this session. Without that funding, we wouldn't be here at all. It's absolutely crucial to everything that we do. The funding is used to help us recruit people with disabilities. It's used to help us recruit volunteers. Volunteers are key to providing this service because they are able to give people the confidence to get in the water in the first place.
Being here and doing what I'm capable of helps me realise that I'm not incapable, that I can do it to my level. I might not be able to do it to an Olympic level, I can still do it. So that allows me to not hold myself back and encourages me to keep going in life.